There is a missing dimension in world affairs. And in this presentation, I'm going to talk about that missing dimension, because people all over the world know there's something wrong. But whatever it is that's wrong, it's organized, and it's not getting any better, it's getting worse. And so the subtitle for this presentation is Where We've Been, Where We Are, and Where We're Going. There is a missing dimension in world affairs, and I'm going to show you what that is. The word fascism. If you go to the World Book Encyclopedia and look up fascism, the word is fascism, World Book Encyclopedia, and look up the word fascism, you will see that life under fascism starts off with the political life. In most cases, fascists have come to power after the nation has suffered an economic collapse, a military defeat, or some other disaster. My God, that's us in America. Economic collapse, military defeat, some other disaster. The fascists win mass support by promising to revive the economy and restore national pride. They may also appeal to the fear of communism or the hatred of Jews or other minorities. In time, fascists may gain control of the government through peaceful elections or by force. After the fascist party takes power, its members replace men and women in the executive, judicial, and legislative branches of government, and in most cases one individual, usually a dictator with great popular appeal, becomes the leader of the government. Fascists permit no other political parties, no opposition to their policies. The fascist desire for national glory leads to an increase in military spirit and the buildup of the armed forces. After the military forces become strong enough, they may invade and occupy other countries. Sound familiar? These organizations, which consist of both workers and employees, are called corporations. Fascism is corporatism. So we call it corporate fascism. In reality, these corporations are controlled by government. A fascist country is sometimes referred to as the corporate state. And personal liberty, your freedoms and liberty, are severely limited under a fascist government. The government also controls the newspapers, radio, other means of communication in the country. It issues propaganda to promote its policies. It practices strict censorship to silence all opposing views. So much for fascism. The symbol for fascism is a bundle of sticks, a bundle of rods with a hatchet head. Look up the word in the dictionary, encyclopedias, go on the web, and learn more about this symbol called a fasces, F-A-S-C-E-S, a bundle of sticks with a hatchet head. Here in one dictionary it says fasces, a bundle of rods containing an axe with the blade projecting, worn and brawn before Roman magistrates as an emblem of official power. So fasces was a Roman symbol for political power. Caesar. And the reason why it's a bundle of sticks, because you can break one stick easy, but if you put a bunch of sticks together, it becomes what George Bush calls a coalition. I like that term, a coalition of nations, a coalition of armies. It's not just one army. We have many good people fighting with us. It's a coalition, or a group of sticks. So here's the coalition of a group of sticks with the hatchet head. We see that symbol on ancient coins. We see it here in pictures in Rome. The fasci is a very famous symbol for the ancient Roman Empire. Here you'll have Here it says it's the power of life and death. Pontius Pilate, or the emperor here, were followed by a lictor who held the fasces. This was an axe bound in a bundle of sticks that symbolized the official's power to punish and execute people. So in ancient Rome, the symbol for power to put you in prison, to kill you, the symbol of the emperor was a fasci, a coalition, so to speak, a group of sticks with a hatchet head. So if you get out of line, they're going to give you the axe. And in reference books on the sacred axe, we have pictures of the sacred axe, the fasci, on the ancient coins. Here's one in 1923 Italy under Benito Mussolini. Here's Cincinnati, in the city of Cincinnati, holding a fasci. As I said, fascis have been used in political symbolism, and most of the world has no idea in the world what a fascist is. Here it is again. And here's the Romans in a parade carrying the fasces. Here in the United States, where the President gives his State of the Union speech, you will see on both sides of the podium a fascist, because Washington, D.C. represents world fascism. Even on the back of the American dime, on the back of the American dime, you have a fascist. Here in Rome, you have the papal tiara, which is the triple crown, the keys of the papacy, the triple crown, and then above the triple crown you will see the double fasci, a crossing of the fasces. This is a Roman Catholic symbol, crossing Roman fasces. Here it is again. Here it is in Rome. Here it is in the United States Senate. This is why Caesar each morning would go up on the hill to something called Capitoline Hill, or Capitol Hill, to preside over the Roman Senate. So today, we still have the Roman crossing of the fasces in the United States Senate. So here we have a book, a reference book on the symbol of the axe. In Egypt, the axe was a symbol for God. In the ancient Crete, the axe was a symbol for God. In ancient Rome, the axe was God. In Greece, in Germany, the British Isles, even in America, the axe was a symbol for God. And in the Hebrew religion, Jehovah was always pictured also with an axe. The Hebrew God with the axe. But in Rome, which is what we're talking about today, the axe was a symbol for God, the fasces. Now the word fasc, this is interesting. A fasces comes from, and this is a law dictionary. And in a law dictionary, FAS means that which is right or just in the sight of God, as distinguished from JUS, which is more frequently refers to that which is right in the aspect of man-made law. So the two words we're dealing with here in Latin, one is JUS, just, which gives us that word justice. JUS is a word used in relation to man-made laws. But FAS is that which is right and just in the sight of God. So it's God's law, is FAS. Here's another. FAS, divine law or command. So when you're talking about divine law and command, you're